Right then, afternoon. I want to discuss something that's far more insidious and creepy and encroaching than the Tory agenda that we're seeing played out, and that's the Corbyn left thing. Of course, left and right, same polarity, same fucking paradigm. Red and blue, Masonic colours. It's all the same team, but something far more insidious than what we already are experiencing through the Tories is the false hope, and that's the worst. It's far more demoralising and heartbreaking and insidious, as I said earlier, than what the Tories are doing, because it gives you this idea that they always put the people on the pedestals that's got the right words, the talismanic buzzwords that work over the people's minds, and it's unfortunate that people like will fall for it each time. And the whole paradigm has to go; it has to be removed. Any political party is the same. Doesn't matter what colour it has; it's the same force, it's the same agenda, and it always will be. And that's fucking obvious by now. In fact, I'm seeing the same type of buzz created when Tony Blair was elected, and Tony Blair ended up a mass murdering psychopath who is completely abhorrent and evil. And I have history repeats, and if you don't wise up to it, you will be a sucker to it. You have to see through the game. Now I'm starting to see that this Corbyn guy is using the talismanic words. It's all sorcery at the end of the day. It's all trickery. It's fucking voodoo magic, man. All that kind of shit. That's what it is. It gets in your head. It makes you believe in something that isn't going to happen. And I'll guarantee you that if Corbyn gets in, the first thing he'll do is continue the fucking agenda, because he serves the agenda. That's why he's there in the first place. He's Masonic. He's the red of the other opposite blue. The fucking wings are the same thing, man. I mean, who's the fucking bird in the middle directing the fucking? Who's the brain of the bird? They like the eagle, don't they? You know, so they give you the wings, but the eagle always fucking controls it, and the brain in the middle is your centralized power. So nothing's going to change, and they will throw him in power, like, to get rid of the Tories, because everyone's going to get sick of that shit. But what he's going to do is do the 360 and just continue the fucking agenda, basically. And that's the thing that I'm waiting for him to get into power, to look at all these Labour people just to say, look, I fucking told you so. Do you not get it yet? You can't vote people in. People do not serve you anymore. They serve fucking masonry, and they have a separate agenda. The only way that this fucking shit will ever end is if the whole political system is completely fucking snowballed and removed. And I wouldn't even personally, I wouldn't even think that we can create a new political system. We have to get rid of any political system. It doesn't fucking work. They can change the isms and the whatevers and give you this illusion for a while, and then they just change the chairs on the Titanic. And what do you expect at the end of the day? This idea of putting a person on a pedestal, it's ridiculous. It doesn't. It's you're putting your hopes and dreams and projecting it at a human that's never fucking met you. I mean, how does this work? It doesn't work. The whole system is flawed, fundamentally flawed, and ridiculous, and it's so in your face. But yet the circus continues, and the circus will fucking increase in numbers, and they'll churn this shit out for 5 years and give you the false hope. And that, like I said, it's more insidious than actually what you've got. I mean, at least the Tories are more in your face, fucking like direct fascism. But what's going to come later is they'll flip the fucking name, call it socialist or whatever, but it's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. He's not going to change anything. That's not the agenda. And you know that deep down. But you want this guy that is sort of like a dream catcher. Do you know what I mean? just catching all of your fucking hopes and dreams and piling it in a pot. It's like an energy thing. And then the big con comes a bit later when he's in power and just goes, oh well, what did you expect? We're gonna have a war now with the next fucking Muslim people or something, and we need more austerity, fucking blah blah blah. They completely always do the 360 of what they told you they were gonna do every single fucking time, and every single time it gets worse. Do not fucking vote. Do not fall for that fucking spell. You have to really fucking start to pay attention now. It's getting preposterous, and I'm not on a fucking sandwich board with the end is nigh, but it is fucking nigh, and it's just been nigh for a while. But it's just progressively, slowly trickle down, getting worse and worse and worse, till we are literally in this country. This country is fucked. It's just gonna end up in 5 to 10 years. It's already been multiculturalized. So you lose your sense of country or where you are because all of the Syrian refugee crisis, it's all there to fucking play the agenda, open the borders up, continue, slowly, drip, and then you don't have a sense of identity where you are because your fucking country is like fucking half this, half that, half whatever, and then basically they can steamroller ahead and just go, oh, you know, it's a bit out of control, chaos out of order, what we'll do, we need to centralise more power. You see, we've been doing it with the EU. It's a great idea. We'll centralise more power, create a global fucking government. It's just going ahead, and there doesn't seem to be much stopping it. I know that what I'm saying is fucking pointless because it'll be just fucking disregarded and ignored. So I have no fucking problem saying it anymore because it doesn't matter because the human race is pretty much fucked. Cheers. What you can do is you can work on cleaning, tidying your own fucking garden. You have to help yourself now because the masses have gone, they're just fucking sheep. They are sheep. It's not their fault, but ultimately they're too distracted with electronics. Electronics have got them. Fucking the shit food, the chemicals in the shit food, the chemicals in the shit water, all the alcohol. I'm a hypocrite, yes, I know, but I need something in this world that's fucking some soma because it's that ludicrous and insane that you need something. So I've picked my poison. Pick your own. Where was a train of thought lost? Yes, right. It's gone. Shit. Anyway, fuck it. Yes, that's where I was. Right. It's gone. Yeah, there is no salvation coming. You are your own salvation. You are your own higher power. Basically, and you're going to have to fix yourself. You're going to have to work on yourself, and you're going to have to do your own work for yourself because there is no religion, there is no savior coming. It's up to you now. It really is to sort your own head out and your own fucking life out. And ultimately, if you don't, well, if you don't work on yourself, someone else will work on you for you. It's an energy thing, and you need to find that kind of selfhood at the minute because joining a cult or being part of a collectivized construct isn't going to help you. It's not. It's fucking not. It's only ultimately gonna steal your energy, make you worse, and fuck you up more. So the time now, it's pretty late in the day, like, but I think at this point, the question is, what do you want out of your life? What do you really? What can you really do? There's not a lot. Getting a fucking placard during the protest isn't going to do anything. That's gone, and they'll ban that anyway. But that's not going to work anyway. It doesn't work. People aren't waking up at all. In fact, if anything, people are going more in the sleepy zone. And it's a sad world. It's a sad reality. It isn't hell. People telling you, the Christians will go, this is hell. It's not. We've made it hell. Man has turned it into a hell, through fundamental flaws to man's psychology, and and this has been going on for a long time. It's just like the final, the finishing touch. This is just like the icing on the cake to what's been going on for the invention of organized religions and monotheistic fucking religions and all that stuff. So this is just the icing on the cake now. It's a closing of like one shift. The next one moves into the transhuman, and you can see it with all the trannies and all this, and getting you prepared for the chips and the rest of it. So it is happening. It's been an agenda long played out. I'm just waiting till it goes acca. If it's not already, it's getting there. But we'll see what happens, and I think I've covered a few fucking subjects there. I'll leave it there. Thank you, and fuck off.